But it does happen.
I was seeing another thing I saw. I believe it was this week. The government has agreed to take in hundreds of kids from
Sorry,
Gaza.
Don,
Yeah,
apparently Tommy's been arrested.
oh no!
It says that Tommy's been arrested.
I knew he was going back today. He told me he was going. He actually told me he was coming back today. He was going to turn himself in. So I figured that was going to happen.
Yeah, he's just been arrested, Luton Airport.
Yeah.
It's all over the news.
Yeah, of course. Well, it's just like I told you, harassment causing fear of violence doesn't apply to someone harassing and causing fear of violence to Tommy Robbins. If he defends himself and he feels threatened and someone harasses him enough to make him feel threatened, he defends himself, he's not going to get the same leniency that everyone else gets. So it doesn't apply to Tommy Robinson, anyone else on the right, as a matter of fact. But the footage is out there, man. That guy was a complete psychopath, and I can tell you, he was screaming to the top of his lungs, clenched fists, and all these things. The video's there to support it. There is video footage out there that's gonna show what a psychopath this guy was. I know that for a fact, 100%. So, public opinion's gonna get to weigh in on this. Now, I don't know if they'll show the security footage that was at St. Pancras Station, but there's other footage out there. Trust me. So
it's just scummy what they've done. So they, like my auntie, who so on my mum's side, my family's very left wing, and my dad's side they're very right wing.
yeah,
It was my auntie on my mum's side who was basically talking to my mum the other day and be like, "Oh yeah, Tommy fled the UK. He's fled because he knocks an old veteran out and all of this." It's absolute. It's lies, constant. It's constant lies. Needs to still blatant lies. Yes, he was an old man, he was a veteran or whatever. But if a man comes up to you, starts acting aggressive, is drunk, unpredictable. Yes, and it's as someone like Tommy as well, where there are severe threats to his life, where he has had multiple Osman warnings. Your first instinct is going to be to defend yourself, and it's going to be to punch them. You're well within your rights to do that. In the UK, we don't really have self-defense laws like you do in America, unfortunately. But Tommy was allowed to do that, and he will be vindicated.
well, you are allowed a preemptive strike, and from what I've seen other commentators say, is that you still can have a preemptive strike if you feel like your safety.
Well, I mean, you can't. So you don't under the Firearms Act, you're not even allowed pepper spray or anything like that. So young women getting raped, the young women who are getting raped in the streets, they have no way to defend themselves against a man who is physically stronger, right? So that's what I meant by self-defense laws really don't exist.
No, I see.
But with someone like Tommy, you are allowed to. If someone is coming for you and makes you feel in fear of violence, you're allowed to punch them. Absolutely.